Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! The following video will contain spoilers from the Arrow episode Tribute. Also, this video will contain language of a frank and explicit nature, and on a little on the strong side, so if you're easily offended, stop watching now. To everybody else, what's up, my many faces? I'm Dave. Darker than Damien, more savage than Vandal, and this is the Arrow Roast. Want to know why I'm doing what I'm doing and what lines I will and will not cross? Check out my video, Arrow Roast the Rules. Alright, now, I've only seen the episode once. I don't want to see it again. Oh, God. Normally I do a full recap on this thing, but it's exhausting at this point. It's just, there's so much shit going on, so I'm going to break it down into segments here. So, the whole thing about the big name reveal, what the fuck ever. Check out my mini roast, premature name drop on that, so I covered that whole thing. And eventually, after the BW incident, they head to their, Oliver heads to his office, and Special Agent Watson. Okay, apparently this is a big reference to Sherlock Holmes here. She's going to be doing an investigation on Oliver Queen. She says, I was clear to this 5 years ago. You were clear to being the Hood, not the Green Arrow. Okay. So thank you for making a reference and standing out that there have been different names throughout Star City. So, hey. Apparently, if last season Team Arrow didn't even know that the Hood and the Arrow and the Green Arrow were the same fucking guy. Whee! Meanwhile, it keeps intersplicing between shit. I mean, it's all over the fucking place. Oliver, throughout the whole fucking thing, keeps going to see William, trying to cheer him up or whatever, but at one point, he gets into a fight at school. Kids beat him up because they say he's the Green Arrow, and Oliver's giving him, advice. Go up to the biggest one and punch him in the nose as hard as you can. It'll blind him temporarily, and he doesn't know what to do. Trust me. And he doesn't want to do anything. At one point, William is just beating the shit out of his Flash school bag, saying that heroes aren't real. He's like, a friend of mine gave that to me. He doesn't even believe the Flash is real. So, Oliver just keeps dropping the fucking ball with this kid. But I'm having a really hard time to think that this kid, William, is 50% of the product of Oliver Queen's loins. I know Oliver was a little asshole who grew out of it, so there's potential. But William, he just, oh my God, I don't want to fight. This motherfucker just loves to bitch. I'm like, now I'm understanding why Felicity broke it off with, Oliver the first time he found out she had a kid. Fei has her limits. She's like, only one whiny bitch per show. One whiny bitch and I call dibs. You think I'm going down on this dick for nothing? So there's that. Oh. Speaking of which, the new opening credits happened. And apparently now all of the current members of Team Arrow have their own symbols. Wild Dog, which, I don't know, reminds me of Scrappy Doo. He doesn't even have the fucking symbol of Wild Dog on his shirt anymore. He's got the cool little black thing. So I look at it like, ta-da-da-da-da-da, puppy power! Oh my God. Then we've got Mr. Terrific, the big giant T. So, Mr. T. I'm sure Mr. T's going to have offense to that, but fuck it, what's he doing right now? Peddling jewelry on QVC? I don't even think he's doing that anymore. I'm not sure the revenue on Mr. T cereal is coming in anymore either, so I don't know what's going on. Didn't Mr. T get cancer there for a bit? I don't know what's going on. I hope he's okay. Mr. T, I haven't heard shit about you for a while. I hope everything's going well. We've got a funny little familiar-looking blackbird. It's not quite the canary symbol. It's kind of like... It's a knockoff of it. Like, A Mockingbird. Yeah, let's call Tina Mockingbird. Because let's face it, the Marvel character Mockingbird is just a fucking knockoff of Black Canary anyway. And I'm sorry, but poor Adrienne Palicki is not having a... She was going to have a whole other series, a spin-off of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She couldn't even get that off the fucking ground. I mean, this woman played CoverGirl in G.I. Joe Retaliation. She was Jess in Supernatural. She's a great side chick, but, I mean, she couldn't even get the Wonder Woman pilot going. After seeing that piece of shit, I'm so glad that the Wonderverse didn't become a thing. But, oh, God. Then we've got Spartan. Here's the fucked up thing. His symbol... Remember the first helmet he had that made him look like he was Magneto's leather-clad bottom bitch? That's his symbol now. Not his current mask that looks like the knockoff of Falcon on the Avengers Assemble cartoon. No. It's the classic fucking Magneto bottom bitch thing, so... And then we've got Arrow. Yay. So, meanwhile... Tina continues on and off ragging John about his injury. At one point, when they're going to get, we're getting ahead of myself. A thing from Markovia, business from Markovia comes in, invests $20 million, bring hundreds of jobs into a thing. Meanwhile, reporters keep on trying to ask, Oliver Queen if he's the Green Arrow. He's like, enough! I'm not asking any questions about that. I'm here to talk about the business deal with Markovia, because everything else is just childish. And the dude's like, if you are in fact a superhero, Mr. Queen, I will invest double. And, he's playing it off cool, but what the fuck did you expect? Did you expect Stephen Amell to go back to the days when he was playing a male hooker and go, oh shit, whip it out! I will not fail this dick. No, that does not happen. Okay? So he's still trying to be the Green Arrow while keeping things on the down low. Meanwhile, they're all attacked. Quentin, everybody gets in this freaking van. He gets those kids tearing off. Eventually they're stopped, and it looks like Anatoly is kidnapping the Markovians. So, that shit's going down. So now he's trying to figure out how to be the Green Arrow without this woman riding his ass. Not easy. Meanwhile, all this is going on. They're trying to figure out what's going on with this photo that leaked. Apparently the photo looks like it's doctored. They couldn't even get an idea where the hell that came from. So they're trying to figure out. So now they're thinking, okay, maybe Anatoly's the one that leaked it. So, it's like they're trying to fill shit in now that they don't have the flashbacks anymore. It really does. It's just, I want to do more. It's just, like I said, I don't have much time to work with shit here, guys. It's just, I'm not going to be able to do anything Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to be too fucking exhausted and running around. So I've got one fucking day to do a roast. This is what happens when I don't have enough prep time, okay? Now you know why Batman needs fucking prep time. He needs prep time. I need prep time. Oh my God. I'm like Bat Dave. No, that's somebody already... No, it's Bat Dan is one of my fans. I can't do Bat Dave. That's already taken. Besides, Batman has enough people riding his dick. Oliver Queen. Anyway, so I can't do Bat Dave. I don't know. The Dark Dave Detective? What do I detect? Where a buffet is? Fuck that. I don't know. Anyway. So, they're trying to track down where Anatoly is. They figure, hey, there's a restaurant, Bratva in this shit, so we're getting ready to do our thing. They go in, they're kicking ass. Once again, Spartans does the shake, shake, shake Sonora. And, of course, Tina just gives him a hard fucking time, shooting him dirty fucking looks. And it just never ends. It's hysterical at this point. And she just like bitching him, like, you're not 100%. I need you to watch my back. It's just, oh my God. If she was riding him any harder, I hope to God she's got a strap on. And it's a good thing Lila's acting on another show right now. Otherwise, the head of Argus would be killing this bitch. So, eventually, they go and get 3 out of 4 of the hostages. Anatoly Rios has got one that actually injected him with fucking, a virus thing, or a poison. It's killing him, and he's got like a certain, 12 hours to do it, and give him $20 million, or the tox will kill him. Eventually, through pictures, they managed to figure out that what the kind of toxin he's taking. They're They go to a doctor to get an antidote, and that's when they say that this is the same doctor that's been treating John. And it's talking about, how's the shrapnel? And he's like, oh, okay, playing off. Tina's right there. He's like, shrapnel, huh? What else you not telling me? He's like, look, I've got nerve damage in my shoulder from this, but I can handle this. So it's not just PTSD, it's nerve damage plus the shakes. So I feel for the poor guy. I mean, he's apparently on taking pain meds and stuff, but it's really hard. Another time, they find out where Anatoly is now. They make another big thing. The fight scenes the first time when they were taking the guys in the restaurant, actually pretty damn decent. Also, fights when they're taking things out, pretty good. Of course, Mr. Terrific reverts to his BAM! Balls in your face! That's... it's a techno teabagging. That's all it fucking is. He does this several times. I mean, the third smartest man in the DC universe has been referred to. That's what he's been lowered to. BAM! Balls in your face! Well, meanwhile, while he's not in the field, him and Fei are going on trying to do analysis on this. They start talking about hacker stuff. Turns out, to get by, he's had like a side job. After the divorce, he wouldn't take any of Paul's money, so he's having to work. And Fei is hurt, like he wouldn't talk to anybody about this. And eventually, as they go to take care of, you try to get this final guy from Markovia. At one point they're talking about, hey, is that the bombshell? And he's like, no, not a bombshell. They made a bombshell joke. Curtis is comfortable enough with Fei to make a bombshell joke. She doesn't blink. So, okay. Oliver is a pussy dick hound, and Fei make bomb jokes. She's apparently okay with it. Kind of like Sarah is okay with not bringing her sister back on Legends of Tomorrow. God, that was a fucking cop-out and a half. It's just... Anyway, they go in to storm the place. At one point, Spartan's doing the shaky shake again. Can't do it. And at one point, a guy comes up and tries to garrote Tina. And she's fucking choking. He's pulling the gun. He's doing the shaky shake. For a guy that's trying to pull out a gun, he's making a hell of a martini right now if you just put a shaker in his hand. And she manages to flip, knock the dude out, and she gives him the dirtiest fucking look. Like, motherfucker. You're supposed to have my back, and you just letting this shit happen? Need I remind you of the code name that I've got on my back right now? Does my last name look like it's fucking Lance? No. I am the only one on this goddamn show guaranteed that if I die, I ain't coming back. That's at least my theory, and I'm sticking to it. I'm guessing that's why she's so fucking pissed. She's like, and what's this shit about your shoulder? Personally, I think that it's shrapnel from Lian Yu. The whole fucking island is so saturated with flashbacks. I think what's happening is that shrapnel is inside of him, like Tony Stark near his heart. It's actual concentrated flashback. Every time he pulls out his gun, his hand shakes because he's flashing back. He can't tell if it's the present or the past. It's like Speed Force, only it's a sliver of fuck you in his shoulder. So this is really regretful. But he realizes, okay, I got to get a handle on this, so I'll tell Oliver we'll get it fixed. So they're hoping on that, Eventually, Oliver finds Anatoly and the last guy, shoots him in the shoulder with the antidote, and they just start clearing up. Anatoly even have a heart-to-heart saying, you are no longer my friend. I have been kicked out of my homeland, so I have to make my land here. He said, you have no honor. I did not go after your child, even though I could, but no, because I'm still good man. And no, I did not release picture of you as Capuchin, God bless you, because I am good man. So he goes to walk away without his money, with that pretty empty-handed. He's all kind of pissed off. This is what the KG beast has been reduced to now. Oh my God! He's all about the whining and accent now. I don't know. It just sucks. So anyway, eventually, he walks away. Diggle's trying to get a hold of shit. He's going to tell Oliver what's going on. And oh my god, he tries to reconcile things with William, but he's just, what the fuck? I guess I'm having a hard time thinking that this kid is ever going to be the son of the Green Arrow. I mean, what's his code name going to be when he grows up? Quiver the Boy Bitch? I mean, what is this? I mean, you know how we got a nickname for Fei Fei? I swear to God, if this kid whines and moans anymore, I'm going to have to start calling him Wee Wee. So it's Fei Fei versus Wee Wee. Winner take all. God damn. Yeah, Overwatch also has her symbol thing going. It's electronic eye. Well, she also kind of made Brother Eye, so it's kind of an insult to that. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. But anyway, so we're wrapping shit up here. You know, while Oliver's in the FBI office saying, "Don't you come after my son," she's like, "Well, what the hell are you talking about me?" It's like, suddenly she's trying to be bat metal. What the fuck is this? You know. But then news things come on, and it's like, the photo has been proven to be photoshopped, and so it's a doctored photo. She's like, "See, told you." He's like, "I'm not letting this go. I'm going to still investigate you." Blah, 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 blah. You know. So we still don't know who made the photo, so they're still trying to work on that shit. But it looks like a big thing that Fei Fei and Curtis are still working on bringing to the next thing. So that happens. And now John and Oliver are meeting. John is going to tell Oliver something. He's like, "No, I need you to suit up." He's like, "No, I don't think it's going to last too long." But he's like, "Look, I can't keep letting my son down, so I'm eventually going to have to stop worrying about if I'm going to be able to come home to him. So, John, I need you to be the Green Arrow now." So now, we're going to have Diggle as the Green Arrow now. But does this mean that if he's going to be the Green Arrow and all I have to suit up at any point, does this mean the return of Night Badger? Oh my God! We could see Night Badger, Wild Dog as Tejon de Noche, and the other members as the Badger Brigade. It's a fucking gift to me. Oh, thank you guys, because I was starting to get worried. I don't know what song I'm going to rip off to make for Night Badger yet, again, but you keep inspiring me. We'll see what I can do. So, like I said, sorry about the abridged version, guys. I didn't feel like watching the episode again. I'm on limited time, and this is only what happens when I have less than 24 hours after watching the fucking thing to make one. So, whatever. If I miss something, I could always go back and cover it in a mini roast. But yeah, I mean, it was an okay episode. Some of the fight scenes actually pretty freaking decent. But Tina needs to stop riding the Diggle Dick, because Lila's going to get jealous. And Faux Bird is going to get shot. Okay? So what did you guys think of Tribute? Please, or what did you think of my video? Please like, comment, subscribe, share, pass this bad boy around. And hopefully I'll start coming up with other things soon. Like, I'm trying to come up with a theory or two. What is the Thinker on the Flash trying to come up with? So I'm going to work on that. So, like I said, I'm trying to give you guys some roasts. I love y'all. I don't know what you're going to be hearing from me this weekend, if anything. But holler at your boy. Hope you had fun. And please check out my mini roast. I come up with the term Googie Goo. I even came up with a hashtag, Googie Goo. Ugh. Sticky. Peace.